What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. We're, of course, on Valhalla, which just received an update. So, as you can see over there, some things have changed. There's some floating meteor-looking rocks, and there's a Carno attacking a Gallimimus right by my base. That was weird. There's a few things all around. It's not just over there, but most of it is over here. Here's my base. Nobody really touched it during Purge Day. My brother's base got real fucked up, and he just moved to right here, right next to me. And he's going to be joining the compound and making the compound even bigger as time goes on. And then our Alliance's tribe obviously is built like right in the middle, smack dab middle of all that new change. There's a few things around here as well, like little old ruins and stuff, kind of like how the center map has been doing it. They decided to, of course, do it themselves, I suppose. It does look pretty cool, and these are kind of scattered throughout the map, and you can find them everywhere. I guess this is just kind of his plans to make the map feel more, I guess, like post-caveman or post-civilization-esque, I would say, and now we're trying to rebuild. And then this is some devil worshipping fucking island of doom. When I fly over here, I'm gonna have really low FPS. It's not your YouTube, it's not your whatever, it's me. It's just because this base is massive and they have like over 100 dinosaurs, so all the names and stuff load in. I can actually get rid of the UI and we'll actually make it load a little bit better. But as you can see, there's like ruins in the water, and then of course they have the base, which is gonna be really hard to load in. They thought that everything in their base was going to get wiped, but in reality, just random pillars kind of out of nowhere. It's just kind of like spawned in this area. That's their own man-made pillar, I guess, to look over these pillars. I don't know if you could build on top of them. Honestly, it would be advantageous that these things are here in the first place because they can just put Species X plants on the top. But these are just kind of like random columns. I wasn't able to land on them before, but that's probably because I was trying to land on the one in the middle of their base. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, they added a few of the things around the map. This is not the only area where all this ancient stuff is. There's a whole bunch of other stuff in different locations. Nothing crazy like this, but most of it is scattered throughout the map. So we can go up here, and these rocks are actually moving and floating. I don't know if they ever come into contact with each other, but it's not just me moving. See, if I stop moving, you can see that the rocks are indeed floating around kind of like meteors. Like I said, I don't know if they ever touch and they can actually like kill you or whatever. These things look like they're touching, but I'm not sure if it will even let me like clip through them. But this is pretty damn cool. I don't know if you can land on them. You can land on the moving rock. Oh my god. Dude, this base, honestly, the base underneath me is going to be really easy to raid now. Not just because of the pillars all around. I guess they could use them advantageously, like I said. But being able to land up here on a rock with the Pteranodon while it's moving, this is like trippy. This is really freaking weird. I don't know how he coded this, but this is pretty freaking dope. I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of kind of like Star Wars, where they landed the A-Wing on top of one of the meteors to get away from Jango Fett. I don't know if I'm going to fall off if it fully rotates. Let's see. Well, I just stepped, so that was my own fault. You can kind of see the ancient ruins in the water a little bit better from higher up. But this is pretty freaking cool what they've added. And of course, you can see their water brigade of dinosaurs. And then over here, there's like a few little chunks of ruins all about, and you'll find these throughout the map. He's always kind of been one of those Easter egg people, the creator of this map. You can kind of tell because like the arena inside the floating island, and then also the saber-tooth tiger obsidian rock. We're gonna actually, we're good to go up. I wanted to check out the floating island. I don't know if they updated anything, but I think I'm gonna ghost into the arena to see if anything's changed in there as well. I'm going to do a bit of building this episode. I can't really explore this entire update in one episode. There really wasn't too much added. But I will be building a little bit this episode. I'll be working on the poop slash whatever farm. I'm not supposed to grab airdrops up here. It's not supposed to be allowed. And I think it was... The arena's over here. Nothing up here has changed, really. Isn't the arena over here somewhere? I need to kind of go around the outskirts a little bit and see if I can find it. I thought it was on this edge. But I could be mistaken. I wonder if you could actually make that jump into the water. I feel like that would be a real epic jump. We should go parachuting off of this. I think that's definitely a plan. Let me just fly around the outside. And see if I can't find it again. I thought it was on that corner. I could be mistaken, though. Hello, Mr. Bronto. Sorry that you're stuck up here. I mean, I could really virtually ghost in anywhere. What's going on here? That's just the... Yeah, that's just the rock formation that leads to the water, right? Yeah, the floating island cave. Okay, okay. The water up here looks so awesome, too. That very light blue, almost tropical feel to the water up here. Nothing's really changed. It seems like he's kind of changed the underbelly a little bit more. Like, there's a lot more rocks going on down there. Obviously, the floating ones. But I guess it kind of, gives it a story to how the island is up here. Here it is. It's on the opposite side of where I thought it was. And it looks like he gave it... Oh, he gave it an entrance. You can actually go in without ghosting now. But is it finished? Oh, it is finished. Oh my god. Guys. It's finished. We're going to be doing some fights in here pretty damn soon. Oh my god. Oh, we're doing this. We're doing it. We're gonna... Oh, shit. Am I stuck? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to cheat ghost out of this one. Oh, I need to enable cheats. I'll be right back real quick. Alright, I'm back. So, I guess if we find more bugs and glitches like that, we can cover them up. I assume we can just build up here, no problem. So, this is fucking awesome. I didn't know if this was gonna be finished. And look, this is all like the viewing platforms from the outside. You can't really bring dinosaurs in here, but I don't think that's what his idea was. We're going to have to do a separate dinosaur arena up here somewhere. That way people can challenge each other to different types of fights. So, we'll have a chest here for bets on both sides. Oh, I didn't know the arena was going to be done. I didn't really read the notes. All I heard was that pretty much they added to the floating island, but the arena's done, man. Let me know if you guys would really like to see some fighting episodes. I would probably just fly around above and just spectate in God mode and follow the contestants and stuff. I think that would be pretty freaking dope. Alright, so this is a really buggy spot. Really buggy spot. So we need to keep that in mind when we're battling out. This grate is really buggy. We might be able to put some foundations on there to make it better. I'm not sure, though. This is awesome. And I think it's symmetrical, which really adds to the aesthetic of actually, like, making it fair. So over there. And then you would pretty much have the contestants start in the middle, or they would start at their gates. Let's go check out the starting points. What is this? This looks like a type of starting point for contestants. Or maybe we could even like, oh, we could make it even cooler and make it like the gladiator shit and put like fucking saber-tooth spawns in here and shit while they're fighting as well. And come across a random scorpion around a corner and get poked by it. Oh my god, this just has endless opportunities for awesomeness. Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to this. And then up here is kind of like where the king would spectate. Oh, and this is where everybody would stand around and spectate as well. Oh, this is dope. I'm so looking forward to this. Oh. I don't know. It's just the endless possibilities of cool that could happen in here. And I'm hoping that we can build in here a little bit so we can do our own kind of thing so that we can, like, have little huts in here that we open when the contestants are supposed to battle it out. Contestants are going to start on this side and that side. The gates obviously can't close, so that's why I would want to put, like, a fence foundation here with a door and actually have a door there. And also not allow the people, like, to run in during the fight and try to troll. Oh, this is going to be dope as fuck. Alright. Enough looking at this. I know it's going to be dope as fuck, but I can't stand in there all day and just imagine what's going to happen. But the arena is completed. Oh my god. I'm looking forward to that. I am. We're gonna have to do, like, a test fight with me and my brother. For sure. Or a YouTuber test fight. We'll get Code, we'll get Aggro, we'll get me, and we'll get, like, half the server to spectate. That would be fucking awesome. It'd be so fucking awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Alright. Let's get some water. Let's fly back down to base. I'll see you guys in a little bit once I fly back down to base. I need to, like, kind of craft up a few extra things before we start building this episode, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, guys, so I've crafted up some shit. Obviously, I mean, it was already crafted, but I remembered that I did stone ramps, and then I realized that there were still slope ceilings for stone. So the idea is to add another 4 foundations on either side with sloped ramps so that the Phiomias that I will tame will go up top and they will shit down towards the center area. So whenever I just come in here, I can just grab all the poop and start making some extra fertilizer with it. We have a lot of fertilizer in the Species X plants. We pretty much have the max amount just from grabbing poop and thatch and throwing it in here. But I'm not going to take it out of the Species X plants. I'd rather keep my base safe than just grow a whole bunch of plants. So I have, I guess, enough stuff. I don't think if it's going to be enough. We'll probably continue it in another episode. But it is enough to get us started on what is my idea. So, like I said, we're going to kind of do a raised ramp thing where we're going to put Phiomias. I guess I'm going to put them up there via... I can't do elevator because that's... I guess... I don't know if elevator's technically illegal, but I'm not even a high enough level for it anyway, so there's no point in talking about it. But I don't think elevators shouldn't be... I think elevators should be allowed even though they're made of metal. I don't think that's really an issue. You can't really abuse an elevator. But I think the way I'm going to put them up there is just a temporary ramp. I'm not going to have them be able to get up and down all they want because there's really no point in that. They're really just going to be poop machines. So... go ahead and grab some more foundations. And then we have the walls, and then we have the slopes, and we have a few ceilings as well, in case we need some kind of structure to sit on. I was saying before, I pretty much got this idea from the comment section. I was saying before that I was like, alright, we'll build another base where the poop comes down, and everything's good. And I was like, well, why don't you just, or somebody in the comment section said, why don't you just put both the buildings together, save on a bit of crafting, and also make it look and work really well together? And I was like, wow, you're smart. So I decided to do that instead. If you haven't ever seen a poop farm, then you're about to see one relatively built. I wouldn't say fully built today, but it is what it is. And we could actually in turn delete the walls underneath and have it go back farther, and we could grow more plants. But that's not really something we need to do. I also have leftover pipes that I laid for the Species X plants. So that being said, we should be able to get some water to the crops pretty damn easily as well without having to really craft anything. I'm trying to think, like, the whole time I was kind of stuttering because I didn't know what I was thinking and talking at the same time, which is hard to do. Do we really need these walls here anymore? Well, they'll help with, like, keeping the poop in line. Or should we have just raised up the walls here and then have the slope go over the poop? I don't know, I kind of want to do like an alternate poop room almost, where I can go in there and collect the poop. But at the same time, I'd rather them just poop in here, and I could pick it up and throw it in no problem. The problem with that is if these are growing and prosperous, am I going to be able to see the poop? Let's just continue with what we were doing, and if it doesn't work, we'll change it later. I wanted the house that I'm building currently to be bigger, so this is just kind of adding to that bigness and that fullness that I've wanted. The reason why I want it so full is because it just kind of adds to the whole feel of the entire base. And it will obviously make it stronger. They have to get through layers of walls versus just one layer of wall to get to my crops. If I do it right. Of course, the backside's going to be a little more exposed than the rest of it, but that's fine. Alright, we'll grab these, and we'll grab a few sloped roofs. So that arena stuff, that's going to be really freaking cool, and I'm seriously looking forward to it. I think we're going to do a test fight tomorrow. I texted my brother in between the little recording clips. And he's like, yeah, why not? And I think every Sunday we're going to start doing like group ones for prizes, like blueprints for better gear, and that kind of stuff. So it should be pretty freaking dope. I think we're going to have to increase the wall size in order to get ceilings that want to work. Isn't it E to flip something around? I can't flip these around, though. That's quite annoying. That is quite annoying. Can we... I need to grab regular ceilings. I don't think it's complete... it is kind of necessary to have it sloped, though, so that the poop rolls down. Where's my regular ceilings? Here we are. If the poop doesn't roll down, then what do we have? Nothing, really. Let's hop on top of this again. I'm a little slower now. And then we'll put a ceiling up there. And we'll go land up there real quick. Oh, well, that's how you don't do that. I don't know if I'm going to get stuck in here now. I'm going to get stuck in here now. Let's do that. Might as well. We'll just drop the stone and stuff. It's so easy to craft these things with the dinosaurs that I have. Alright, Pteranodon. And now I'm trying to think. I guess I could try to do it from up here. Yeah, because E isn't flipping the way that I want it to. E isn't really doing anything, to be honest. E, of course, just gets me... Oh, that's kind of what we want, but the opposite direction. Is this going to be annoying to me? I feel like it's going to be annoying. Pteranodon, come here. Come here, Pteranodon. Come on. Come here. Come on. Pteranodon's buggiest dinosaur in the game. Let's just do full ceilings up there for now. I mean, I guess we could just put Phiomias in a room. Like, if that makes sense. But I really just wanted to have sloped ceilings. The game just won't allow me. I can't flip it by pressing E. That's me pressing E. And it just seems to want to snap in that specific direction, unless I'm doing something wrong. I don't think I am. Can I place something down here just to make it so I can jump up? There we go. That'll come in handy. I guess we could even do this. You could put Phiomias up here, no problem, right? I mean, that's not the worst thing ever. You get 4 Phiomias pooping down from up here. The original plan might work if I do the wood ramps, to be honest. I'm okay with that. That actually looks good. And the Phiomias are going to be like right here, so I could hop on them, have them poop manually. I don't really have any issues getting access to any of this stuff. I think that kind of looks good. We can put the Phiomias up there. Oh my god. Let me on you, please. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Okay, T-Rex. Okay. I see you. I see you. That was out of nowhere. We can put Fiomias up top on the edges too, if we really wanted to. Now that I look at it from afar, from a different perspective, it's still going to work. Like, we're still going to have a farm that works. What I could do, in reality, is use those... I could just put doors on those side portions and just kind of put chests and stuff in there for extra storage and not having to run around with these crazy heavy crops and plants and stuff on me, so... Alright, T-Rex, I'm going inside my base. You can fuck off. But thank you guys for talking about today's episode. I can't really do much with him there. Also don't have any food, and I just feel like not crafting any or cooking any. So, thank you guys for talking about today's episode. The new Valhalla map update's pretty dope. You guys should be seeing some arena fights within the next couple of days, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.